Hello and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm Mike Prangley.
And I know it's time to start thinking about students going back to school, which is so crazy to me. We're going to be looking at ways to save on supplies and how to find new gear. But before all of that, you still have some summer left, right? And the travel experts are saying it's not too late to score a deal on a summer trip.
That's right. Earlier, I caught up with a travel insider to learn about where to go for good deals both here in the States and internationally. It's still peak season for many travelers and trying to find those great destinations. And you know, those deals still do exist, those good deals. So if you know where to find them, that's why we're bringing in travel expert Jeanenne Tornatore joining us to help us travel more efficiently and find those deals before the end of the summer. Welcome to the show.
Great to be here.
Yes, so tell us about your top spots. Help us get there.
Well, I'm actually coming to you today from one of them. I'm at the beautiful San Luis Resort in Galveston, Texas. And, you know, I think a lot of people don't think about Texas for its beach destinations, but I got to tell you, Galveston is a pretty cool destination. I like it for a few reasons in the late summer. You know, like many destinations, when we get to mid-August, the crowds start to die down a little bit and prices get even better. But Galveston, it's a 45-minute drive from the Houston Hobby Airport, so easy to get to from a major hub. 32 miles of beautiful beaches here. They've got their historic pleasure pier with 16 rides. It's got that fun boardwalk feel. But what I also love is it's a really historic town. So aside from the beaches, you have its historic seaport with its 1877 tall ship that you can take tours of. They have Moody Gardens, which is a 242-acre complex. It houses a rainforest. It houses an aquarium. They have penguin encounters. A great historic downtown, the Strand, with all of its great shopping, of course, great dining. So a fun family destination that I think a lot of people haven't thought about. And when we're talking about Texas, you know, I think a lot of us think of Dallas and Austin and Houston, those big cities we've been to. But my other recommendation is to a lot of these big cities have really great small towns just outside of them that have all that great Texas charisma. So a couple quick examples, just outside of Austin, 45 minutes, you have Bastrop, Texas, which is this great town with a main street. It's got fun outdoor adventures because it's full of state parks nearby. They have a great music scene. They have a big music festival in late September. And then just outside of Dallas is Garland, Texas, which actually has some of the best hotel rates in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It also just has a lot of great rich history, charming downtown, great art scene. So, you know, a big tip is to step outside of some of these cities because you're going to find all that fun small town charm really close nearby.
Yeah, some great points there. And I love how it's just a location you would not think of. So let's stay on that track. I love it. Something new. How about South Dakota? Maybe as a late summer pick. I said South Dakota, maybe for those looking for national parks.
Absolutely. Well, we've seen such high demand for national parks all summer long, to the point where, I mean, for some of them, if you hadn't booked back in February and March, you weren't going to find a campsite or any lodging. Well, demand really starts to drop come late August in a lot of these national park destinations, including South Dakota. So September is a really great sweet spot to visit this destination. If you're looking for those nice mild temperatures, much fewer crowds, you're going to find much more availability in a lot of the campsites and a lot of the lodging options. But I love South Dakota because you have 6 national parks and monuments all within a day's drive in the state. So you can really pack it in and see so much. Of course, you have Mount Rushmore, which everyone knows. You have Badlands National Park, Wind Caves National Park, historic Deadwood, Crazy Horse Memorial, Custer State Park, Jewel Cave National Monument. You have the Missouri River. I know I could go on and on. There's so much to do. And then September is also a time in South Dakota when you have a lot of their big festivals happening annually. So fun things like the Buffalo Roundup in Custer State Park. They have a big hot air balloon festival in Hot Springs. You even have the world's only Corn Palace Festival in Mitchell, South Dakota. So, you know, lots to do this time of year. And again, especially in Florida, if you're looking to get away to some mild temperatures, this is the place to go.
Yes, so there's more than corn in South Dakota. Boy, that was quite a list there. And also South Dakota, you don't have to worry about any hurricanes or tropical systems that way either.
That's absolutely right.
Now, something I'm looking into this year is traveling internationally. Okay, so going international, when and where would you suggest to go?
Yeah, I think a lot of us have really been ready for those bucket list trips again. And late summer is a great time to start thinking about it. When you get to September, you get away from a lot of those really hot, high summer temperatures. But it's a great time to visit places like Italy, Portugal, Spain, Croatia. You know, one thing we're seeing really popular are a lot of these active tours. So people taking walking tours and cycling tours, which is a great way to see a lot of these destinations. I like using these package tour companies. A great one is called Explore Worldwide. And now is the the time really to take advantage of these package tour companies offering discounts as demand starts to drop. So Explore Worldwide has a great one, $200 off any European trip booked by the end of July, and you take that trip by the end of October, right during this great period of time to go on a lot of these active vacations. So start to take advantage of that. And also know that right now, for the first time in 20 years, the euro is seeing parity,
Yes.
the US dollar is seeing parity with the euro. So once you get on the ground in these destinations, you're going to find some savings there as well.
Yeah, I was thinking about that last night, So yeah, good point on the dollar and the euro. So great information, Jeanenne, as always. And where would you suggest we can go for more information?
Well, look, always check out the tourism websites, Travel Texas, South Dakota. And then for Explore Worldwide, I would point you to exploreworldwide.com/deal, which is where you're going to find that $200 off.
All right. Thank you so much. And of course, you can head to our website and get out there and have some fun and with some good traveling. And that's firstcoastliving.net.